Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate it.
Let's turn now to Marco Rubio. And on Meet the Press this morning, he talked about being the target of a lot of attacks.
A lot of this is segmented right now. Ted Cruz is clearly the front runner in Iowa. He has 10,000 volunteers. He spent millions of dollars here. He got every endorsement that he wanted. And so we always knew that going in, but we feel really good about the progress that we're making here. We have taken on more negative attacks than every other candidate combined. Jeb Bush's super PAC has basically spent $30 million, a third of its money, attacking me. And yet we keep growing, and we feel real positive about it.
All right. Joining me now is Marco Rubio's supporter and Wisconsin Congressman Sean Duffy. Congressman Duffy, welcome, sir.
Hi, thanks for having me on.
All right, a little worried there. Maybe we have a delay. So let me start with, why are you with Rubio and not a Ted Cruz, not a Donald Trump? Why Rubio?
Yeah, first off, I think we need a candidate who can touch the hearts and the souls of the American people, someone who can inspire the country. And if you look at Marco Rubio's story and the way he communicates about America, I think he's what we need right now in this very divisive environment. I look at guys like Ted Cruz. I was a hockey player growing up, but I know a lot of people play sports. And if you look at a captain of your team, like Ted Cruz, who has divided the whole team, it's pretty hard to unify and be successful to come out with policies that can save America. I mean, you see so many people in Congress, you might scratch your head but go, why do so many people not like Ted Cruz? He's built his career on bashing Republicans, conservatives who've been trying to push back against the Obama agenda, and really we've tired of that. And we look at Marco and say, this is a guy who's a conservative, who can lead, who can win, and bring the country together.
But as you know, not being liked in Washington has been an asset for Senator Cruz.
No, it has, but I think it's based on lies. I mean, a lot of the stuff that Senator Cruz puts out there is what's popular in this moment. But if you look at his history, you know, he comes out as trying to be an outsider, but he's an Ivy League educated guy. He worked in the Bush administration. He clerked for the Supreme Court. He gets his loans from big Wall Street banks. He's far from an outsider. He's a true insider. So what I'm looking for is someone who can inspire the country, get us back to our core footings. But as a Republican, I want a candidate who can beat Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders. And I look at Ted Cruz. He might get the conservative vote, but will he get the independent and some Democrat vote that he'll need to actually win? And I think the guy that can do it and help save the country and actually win the election is Marco Rubio.
You know, this electability argument, it's tough to make in the early states, because in the early states, voters are conditioned to, frankly, be idealistic, whether it's on the left or the right.
No, they really are, but that's why I think if you look at the last week, when really Iowans have been paying attention to the candidates and making their decisions, that's why you've seen this movement that Marco Rubio has had. I don't know if you want to call it a surge, but we have seen momentum on his side. And you know, Ted Cruz has put this bar so high, basically saying, I'm going to win. And if he doesn't, I think he can come out of Iowa hobbled, where I think Marco Rubio, with his message in the last debate, how well he did, also talking about foreign policy and how we're going to protect America and get the world back in order with strong American leadership, I think that's resonated with people. So even a strong third-place showing, I think, sets him up well as we go to New Hampshire and to South Carolina. And Rubio has a 50-state strategy. So he can come out of this with a third-place win.
I hear you. In third place, I get it. But where does he win? He's got to win.
Right, so I think he'll come in second or even first in New Hampshire, but I think South Carolina is a place that he can win. It's a message that resonates down there. He's got a guy like Trey Gowdy, I mean, a well-known, faithful conservative that has come out not for Cruz or Trump, but come out for Marco Rubio, because he sees the leadership capability that Marco has, and he knows that we need a candidate who can beat Hillary in the Clinton machine. And so South Carolina and an endorsement like Trey Gowdy, I think, goes a long way as we play in a couple weeks down there.
All right, Congressman Sean Duffy, Republican from Wisconsin. I know you guys are working on a Monday tomorrow, I hear, for votes, all thanks to a little snow makeup days. Anyway, Congressman, thank you very much.
That's right.